Hi, I am Chris, co-founder of NutriBot, and at today's video I have a bunch of news for you. There is a good news and unfortunately a bad news as well. So two the most important information. The first one is that we have a little delay with version 3.0 release, and I will tell the detailed dates of this update, and we have split this update for the three minors one, so there will be 3.0, 3.1 and 3.2, and I will tell what kind of features will be released in each one and when. And the second information is about the feature details. So I have a bunch of news and a lot of mockups and materials, so I will show you how each feature will look like and how they will work. So let's jump in. In front of me I have the article which have shown in the administration panel, so you probably have noticed that, and there was a list of features we announced in the 3.0 version, and I have also the list of these features split it on a different little versions like the 3.0, 3.1 and 3.2, so I will let you know which feature will be released in which version and the dates of them. On the right hand side I have prepared a lot of mockups and a lot of material, so I would like to tell you how each feature will look like, how it will work, and you will see it is worth waiting or not. So the first one is database of the meals and the portion sizes. So this is the separated meals on the menu. So a lot of companies, a lot of clients asked us about the separated list of meals here in the menu. So we are adding them, and it will help you simplify the whole workflow and a few details about them. So first of all, there will be the separated list of meals. After clicking on that, there will be I need to let you know that I have the mockups in Polish, but I will try to explain them in English, so hopefully it will be understandable. So after clicking the meals on the list, there will be the list of the meals, and it will be nothing more or nothing different than the well-known meal from the menu. So if you are creating the menu, you are creating the meals here. You can create one meal based on one recipe or more recipes, like in this example there is a shakshuka, and there is also the crisp bread and different kind of recipes, and this is the one meal. It can be available in different portion sizes, depends on the calorie package, depends on the meal plan, for example, and you can separate or you can save this whole meal on the meal list here. At the meal list you will see the categories, the tags and so on, so it will be easy for searching, browsing, and there is also the average rate of the meal, so average rate of this specific meal across all of the meal plans when it was available. So it will be really helpful to improve your meals or to delete the meals and the clients don't like to, and change them for the different ones, the better ones. If you're adding the new meal, so of course you can export your meals from the ready-made menu. I will show you later how it will look like, or you can create a new meal exactly from this screen. If you're adding a new meal, you can name it, you can add the code, you can add the description, you can add the separated photo for the clients and for the kitchen, how to prepare that. You can add the tags, description, and there is a big news, so you can count the calorie values, the macros values automatically based on the ingredients you have used, or you can manually add the number of macros you would like to show to your clients. Many companies asked us about this feature. And below there is some kind of matrix, so you can decide this specific meal, for example shakshuka, will be available for what kind of meal types, like the breakfast, second breakfast, snack, dinner, lunch, and in which portion sizes. So for example, you can create this 3 portion sizes, small, medium and large, like 400 calories, 550 and 700, and you can check that this meal will be available only in medium, for example, or free. Then if you create that kind of meal, in the meal details you can see all the description, read only the list of ingredients, the allergens. Of course you can see all the rates of this meal, all the comments, you can delete it or clone. And if we go deeper, there is the number of portion sizes, so you can see all portion sizes available for this meal and their specific macros. As I told you, you can modify them manually. And in the next tab there is the recipe. There is a list of ingredients and list of recipes in this meal, so you can create your meal here, so the same view as there. So you can add your recipes from which you would like to create this meal, and you would like to add additional ingredients, like for example parsley or something like that. After creating this meal, you will see it like here. So you will see their macros, the list of recipes, the list of ingredients, and you can rescale it to your ready-made portion sizes. So as I told you, if you have a small, medium and large, so you can automatically recount them here, and you will have the matrix with the right calorie sizes. And then in the meal plan, you don't need to calculate it manually, but you can use ready-made meal with the ready-made portion size. So it is more like the briquettes or something like that. So you can easily and fast create your ready-made meal menu, and I will show you in the next step how it will look. And there is also the containers, so you can describe what kind of containers you would like to use for this meal, and it can be the same container for all portion sizes, or each portion size can have a separated different container. The next feature strongly connected with this one is the simplified menu. So it is the different way of creating menu based on ready-made meals, and I need to add that the main goal for this feature, for the menu and for the list of meals, is the change of the whole architecture of the software. So now we are changing from the date-centric system to the meal-centric system. So right now the NutriBot is focused on the meal plans mostly, so the whole day based on the macros, so how many macros you will achieve in the day, and we are pivoting the software to the meal focusing software, so like the meal prep one. Of course, the whole meal plan layer will be still available, but it will be easier right now to create the not macros based meal plans. So you can sell the a la carte meals, you can sell some kind of event catering offer and that kind of thing. So it will be a huge change from our architecture point of view to cover a lot of different business models. If we go deeper in the menu, as I told you before, there will be an option to export your ready-made meals from the menu, so you don't need to create them from scratch. You can go to your menu, and there will be a little icon here. After clicking, you can add the description or save the one you already have, the tags, the description, and you can choose what kind of portion sizes you would like to save for this specific meal, and you can remap the already made portions from the menu to the saved portion sizes. So easily you can export your meals and use them again in the new way. Creating menu will have a new feature, so you can create it in the old way, so based on the daily macros and a lot of different calorie portion sizes, and balance them daily, or you can choose the new way, so based on the ready-made meals. If you choose the new way, we propose the new interface. Now you can see the menu in the clear and simple grid view, so you will see your meals one after another, and you can even change and customize this view, so you can show the macros here. If you choose one of them, there will be the recipes used in this specific meal, but you can also turn it off. So if you are building the simple meal prep menu, so you would like to sell a la carte meals, for example, then you can disable the macros here, disable the daily macros at the bottom, and it will be really simple view for the menu. Of course, after clicking each meal, you can see their rates, their macros, and all the important informations about them. And if you edit the menu, you can, by clicking the add button, choose the meal from the list in the right portion size for the right calorie value for the meal plan. So it will be really easy, as I told you, like choosing the right bricks from the menu. And right now I would like to show you quickly how it is looking right now in the software, because it is already done, but in the testing stage. So let's go to the back office. As I told you, in the meal plans menu, there is additional section meals. After clicking on them, I have a few examples here. So there is a ready-made meals. If I click on the meal, I see the details of them. There is a description, the tags, the image. There is a available portion sizes for this specific meal recipe. I've created some kind of example for preparing this video, and it can be available in one or more portion sizes. This is scaled. And there is a list of packages. If you create the menu, I have some kind of examples here. if I choose the grid form of view, I can see for the breakfast I have available some kind of sandwiches and the kind of smoothie. And after choosing which one, I have the detailed view of the recipes below. And as I told you, I can simplify this view, and there is meal after another, so it will be much easier. In the edit mode there is a plus button, so you can click on this and choose the ready-made meals from the list. Probably the most interesting information for you about this feature is when it will be released. So the 3.0 version will be released in half of February, and the simplified menu and the list of meals will be available from this time. And this is really important because based on this release, based on ready-made meals, we can build all the new features. So we can modify the offer, we can modify the reports and all of the features for the backend, because as I told you, it is a huge architectural pivot. Let's go further. The next big feature is change in the ordering process. So it will be also available in half of February, and it is to cover the new business models. A lot of clients, a lot of companies asked us about the a la carte meals, and we have made a lot of changes in the ordering process to cover this new business model on the one hand side, and on the other hand side we have heard a lot of feedback how we can improve the customer journey to make it more efficient. And let's take a look on the changes. So on the first step there will be a change that you will not see the list of steps here. There will be the list of meal plans, or even the list of your offers or your services and the category. So there can be the all the meal plan or all products, the meal plans, the a la carte meals, and different kind of products you have in your offer. After clicking in one of the meal plans or one of the product, then you will see the path how to complete the order, because the simple product like the a la carte will be easier, so they don't need the whole configuration process, so it will look different. So depends on which product you and the customer will use, then there will be a different steps after choosing. So for the standard meal plans, after choosing on the one page, they can set their whole diet. So first they can choose how many meals they would like to order, what kind of meals. There is also the order period, the discounts. There is the option diet for. So we have this option already in the customer panel and in the mobile devices. So if you're adding another meal plan to the cart, then it will be available to add the person. So for example, this is the meal plan for my wife, and she has different exclusions. About the exclusions, there will be new options, so they can add the exclusion by a note as it is possible right now, and they can choose a different exclusions from the group already made in the administration panel. The next step is the meal choosing, if it is available. If you would like to, you can hide it, of course. Then we have the add-ons, and again, if you would like to, you can hide this step, and the address field. We have made changes here, so we add the pickup points. I have the additional mockup below about the pickup points, and we have add some kind of modification in this step. So you can add your address, you can change the location on the map, and this part will be customizable, so you can modify which field will be available for your clients. And below there is the personal information. So as you can see on the address step, there is all the information needed for the delivery. So there is the address, and there is information about the client. So there is name, surname, email, and the telephone. And if this is the company, they can turn it on. You can also switch off this option. After clicking this button, add to cart, they will see a little pop-up with the information that this product have been added to the cart, and we have the cart at the top here, and the customer can continue their shopping and add different products to the cart, for example, simple product from the a la carte, or they can go to the checkout page. There is a checkout page summary, so we have made some changes here to be as simple as it is possible, and to limit the list of choices for the clients. So they will see the products in the cart as before, and this is the huge version because there is a lot of add-ons, there is some kind of deposit, so it can be really simple. There is the coupon code on the right hand side, then there is address confirmation. So if it is okay, I can skip forward. There is the invoice. You can also turn it off so it will be not visible here. I would like to create account, so I can turn it on. I can add my password, choose the payment method and click the buy button. So there will be only the account decision if I would like to create an account and what kind of payment I would like to choose. So it will be as simple as possible. And let's take a look how it is look on the front-end side right now. As you can see, I have here some example on the testing stage. So at the top, I can choose between the different categories: all meal plans, only vegetarians, and the a la carte products. If I choose all meal plans, then I can go, for example, to the standard meal plan. And as you can see right now, I have a different customer journey. So I should set my diet, so I can choose how many meals I would like to order, 3 meals for example. Then I am choosing the period of time and the exclusion, so I can choose the exclusions from the ready-made list. Then there is a menu selection. I don't have menu in this testing account. And this is the delivery step, and a huge improvement. There is a pickup points. A lot of companies asked for that, so we create the pickup points, and this is the simple feature from the front-end point of view, but from the back-end point of view and deliveries point of view, it needs a huge changes. So we have covered all the changes in the delivery section in the back office and also in the delivery mobile apps, so the customer can choose from which point they can pick up the order, for example this one, and add his personal information, add to cart, and as you can see, there is the information that the product have been added to the cart, and I can go to my summary page. I can see here my meal plan. I can add my discount code, confirm the delivery details, user account, so I can add my password here, choose the payment method and click buy now button. And we believe that it will improve the conversion rate a lot, and I'm waiting for your feedback about that. So the next feature available in half of February will be route planning. I mentioned this feature in the previous videos, but I will quickly summarize how it will look. So you can right now create the different routes, choose for what region you would like to create the route, and then you can describe the packages to the different routes or different drivers. You can do it on that kind of Kanban view or on the map, and then create the ready route with the right order on the map. And it is already done, but we haven't finished already the mobile apps. So in the half of February it will be done. For the mobile apps for drivers, there will be a new option, so they can choose the packages view. It will be similar like this one, so they can see all the packages on the list, or they can choose the route view, and they will see on the mobile app the same view as it is available in the administration panel. So there will be the package one after another in the right order and the map on their mobile screen. And if I can quickly show you how it looks on the back office. So in the back office delivery section, there is a route option. I can add a new route. I will choose my period of time. I can choose for what zones I would like to create the route, and I can name it. After creating the route, I will see all the packages, and right now they are described to the first driver because of my automation I've already done. And if it is okay, I can go forward, or I can make some changes and describe some packages to the different driver. The Kanban point of view, it is not the best if I don't know the area, so I can go to my map view and I can see, and for example, if this pin is too far for this driver, so I can change. It will be better, for example, for the different one. So I can make my changes and describe the points to the right drivers or to the right routes, and then I can plan my route. So if I go to the route section, I will see all the points on the map, and I can quickly set the list, the right order for the meal. So I can click here and choose the right number. And after describing all points, I can click here, draw a route, and the software will create the right route based on the Google API. And if it is good, I can save it, or I can make some changes. So maybe this point I can change with the others in the order. So maybe, and as you can see, I've made a change, clicking on the map again, and maybe this is more optimal route. Right now I can save it and it is available in the mobile apps. And as I told you, if you create the same route for the next day or for the next week, you can copy this and just describe the new packages, new addresses, so it will be really easy to be done next time. So I know that it is not all the features which will be available in the February, but I believe it is the most important one. But as you can see, this video is quite long, so let's go to the next part. And as I told you, the next release will be 3.1 and it will be available in the beginning of March. And the first huge change will be the production cycles, so the software professionalization and the production efficiency. So from the production point of view, you will have the option to create the production cycles. And what the production cycle is, it is the period of time for the production for cooking. So for example, if you would like to cook on Thursday for the Friday and Saturday, you are creating the production cycle for the Friday and Saturday, and it looks like that. So you will see there is a 2-day production cycle, and you will see the progress for cooking the recipes, preparing the meals, and dispatching the packages. And this feature will help you organize this process. After creating that kind of production cycle, you need to describe the list of recipes to the right people on the kitchen. So you will describe which person or which position on the kitchen will cook what kind of meals. So for example, if you have the salad section, you should describe all the salads to the one person, and if you have, for example, the sweet section, you should describe all the sweet products to the different section. After describing them, the employees can change their status on the mobile app for the production. I will show you in a minute, and you will see the progress for each recipe, and you will see the progress also for the whole meal. So you will see that if you can complete the meal shown here, and if all the recipes are done for this meal. And it is connected with the mobile app for the production, which is another huge change. And the mobile app for production will have the 3 most important layers. The first one will be the production layer, so it will cover all the production functionalities. The second one in the store, and the third one is the web view of the features available in the administration panel. So let's take the production, and after clicking this button, they will see all the production cycles. If they choose the right production cycle, they will see 3 the most important features. So the first one is the recipe cooking, and this is the Kanban flow I've shown you before, so they can see what kind of recipes they should cook, and they can change the status of them. After clicking, they will see the recipe details, so how many ingredients they need to prepare for cooking, and of course the preparation method and the number of portion sizes. And then there is also the portioning. So after clicking this button, they will see the report from the back office, how much of each recipe they need to add to the food containers. And the last one is the packaging, so they can scan the QR code by the app. So you can print the QR codes on the bag labels. You can take the bag for some specific user, scan the QR code by the phone, and you will see what kind of meals you need to pack to the box. After packaging, you can change the status that it is done. The mobile app for production will be available for the smartphone and tablets on the Android and iOS OS. And it was the scope for 3.1 release, and there is also a lot of different features which will be available, like from the front-end point of view, ordering the a la carte. I hope that it will be available in 3.1, but if we will not finish something in 3.0 for the beginning of March, we will release it in 3.2, so it will be the additional release to add the rest of the features, and I am really excited about these features. As you can see, it will be a huge architectural change in the NutriBot, so it will open us a lot of options for the new business model, for the more professional production. So I am really excited about the feature. I hope this video will be worthwhile for you, and you will find something interesting for you, and see you in the next one. Bye.